Hello and welcome back to the Wild Hunt. My name is Beast, and today we're finally gonna finish this game. This is gonna be the Senri-Route, and as for why we are not starting on a choice, literally all choices we could possibly make have already been done. It's just the combination was slightly different in order to get to Senri. Thing is, like the entire, like everything up to Sakuraba was already basically paving the way for Senri. It's literally just the last choice of going with Sakuraba or not going with Sakuraba that changes the outcome. So, a subdued knock. I hear Misono's solemn voice from beyond the door. Wasn't she having a sleepover party at her place? I won't answer. I can't answer. Another strike on the door. She's got good intuition. I walked towards the door and started to speak through it. Sorry I don't feel well. Can it wait for tomorrow? I'm not. Good grief. Misono, go home. Just leave already. I hear rustling on the other side of the door. She seems to have plopped herself down onto the floor. There's a pickle. Can be really stubborn if she wants to. I don't think there's a way to force her to go home. Try to think of a plan when I catch a glimpse of the weather outside through the curtains. It's raining. The light from the street lamps illuminates the raindrops as they fall past the window. One of those unexpected showers, it seems. What incredible timing. Was this her intention all along? Are you wet? This girl's smart. Trying to threaten me? How terrible. Takamine must have told them about our conversation. Shouldn't have said a word of this to him. Memories of a certain day reply itself in the back of my mind. Yada yada yada. We've had this 4 times already! 3 times. Didn't have it before. Didn't have it for Kodachi. I fucked up. Misono. That's how she plans to make me give up. It's even more unfair than the methods we used to reel her into the library club way back when. Honestly. She topples onto the corridor and onto the floor. She must have been leaning on the door. Our eyes meet. Her hairs are so red. Drops of rain fall from her hair and patter onto her skirt. She reaches her hand out to me. I suppose she wants me to pull her up. I grip onto her pale hand and pull her onto her feet. It feels so cold. She unsteadily tries to regain her balance, but she accomplishes by leaning herself into my arms. Her hand may feel so cold, but her body exudes such warmth. So does what a person feels like. Beings I feared for so long can feel so pleasant. Sorry. She doesn't move an inch from my arms. I don't think she'll take kindly to try to separate myself from her at the moment. That wasn't what I had in mind. She gotcha. She buries her face into my chest. I can hear a sound. The sound of something firm inside me breaking into pieces. sorry. I gently rub her back.
筧先輩はバカです。
Her forehead presses into my chest. Her nose tickles my midsection. She cares so much about me. From what I learned from the Shepherd test, I thought I was perfectly capable of staying aloof from everyone else. Maybe I'm preaching equality for all, but it seems I can't quite back my thoughts up with my actions. Sorry. After one more apology, then hug her tightly. Whoops! I frantically let go.
先輩、きつすぎます。
Sorry.
筧先輩、今日はたくさん減点がありました。
I mean, if his points are fucking maxed, I don't think that has any kind of repercussions.
しばらくは楽しくいじれそうです。
Go easy on me, please.
はい。
A tiny grin plays on her lips. One of the few times where she looks like an adorable junior. Has anyone ever called you a little imp before?
ないですね。
Guess I'll be the first then.
だからどうだって言うんです、先輩。
A little laugh, then an about face.
さあ、皆さん待ってます。
Now let's go. I like how in this one, this one is the only one where he's not like, wait, everyone's waiting? Where? Anyway, skip. Misono softly rises to her feet.
センリ、どうしたの？止めてくる。筧先輩、絶対変なこと考えてるから。おい、ミソノ。言っちゃった。センリ、ここはミソノに任せよう。
Back to skipping. We eventually reached the front of Misono's apartment.
お先にどうぞ。
Really?
主役です、先輩。
Fine. I reach for the doorknob. I can feel my body temperature rising from the nerves of embarrassment. Blah, 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 blah. Same as always. Everyone's staring. Good. Sacrifice.
一連卓勝ですよ。っていうか、みんな一緒じゃなきゃ頑張る価値ないですよ。
Fine.
Takamina simply sneaks a glance at me and smiles. There's something filling up my chest. It feels so warm and before.
座ってくれ。お前の席が空いていると落ち。先輩。
I hear Misono calling me from behind. I sit down in the center of... Skip! I'm back to skipping, yeah. It's back for literally one line again.
筧先輩。待ってます。
Back to skipping. Back again for literally one line.
私です。
I see. Back to skipping. It's October 9th now. It's been a day since the end of the election. I'm now passing the time with a book in hand. Ah, it's so relaxing. How long has it been since I've been able to read uninterrupted like this? Well, so much for being uninterrupted. Who just sent me an email? Are you free to come to the music department? I have something to ask you. It's Misono. I sort of expected this, actually. That night when I was about to become a shepherd, I was so mad as that were left unresolved. But matters the heart can wait. At the very least, I need to show my appreciation.
こんにちは、筧さん。
Huh? Serizawa?
すみません、お呼び立てして。
I reached the meeting spot to find Misono. And Serizawa as well. What are you doing here, Serizawa?
通りすがりです。私は傍観者ですので、お二人でじっくりと話し合っていただければ。みゆ。
They're on a first name basis now? They must have gotten pretty close. Well then, what did you want to talk about, Misono? Misono clams up. I think I can see a light flush in her cheeks.
センリ、約束でしょ？
Sounds like they've arranged something prior to this meeting. Misono eventually turns to me, hesitating all the while.
よかったら、声楽の練習を手伝っていただけませんか？
You want my help? But I know nothing about singing.
わかってます。私がサボらないように監視してくれればいいんです。
I get it. There are people who do their best work when watched by others. Still, wouldn't be better to get someone from the music faculty instead. I'd be able to give you more specific advice.
この子、筧さんがいいらしいですよ。むしろ、筧さんじゃないとダメみたいな。いいよ。いやー、怖っ。
Zizawa recoils in exaggerated fear. It's quite an honor. Guessing there's something going on behind the scenes, but it's Misono. It can't be anything too bad. Besides, I still have things to tell her. So this works out nicely for me. All I really need to do is observe.
はいはい、それはもう。
Alright, I'd be glad to help.
ありがとうございます。では、筧さん。千里をよろしくお願いしますね。
Yeah, I will. Seizawa bows and leaves cheerfully. You two seem pretty close now.
ええ、まあ。
Something definitely happened there. I haven't tried to pry it, but I can't deny my curiosity anymore. The change happened around the Shumi festival period, didn't it? What happened then?
さすがに目ざといですね。
Apologies for being so nosy.
いいですよ、別に。
She shows a calm smile at my apology, then starts to explain. Apparently Seizawa didn't agree to do the voice acting for our escape room game so easily. Misono had to accept her condition first, to take her voice training and lessons seriously. Misono didn't elaborate on why Seizawa cared so much about her studies, but from how she talked about them now, it's clear to see that they have to have a bond that's lasted longer than just a few weeks. I see, so that's why you started being more diligent in your studies.
ええ、みゆは塩見祭でそれだけの仕事をしてくれましたから。
It's definitely right there. Seizawa's acting was truly macabre in a good way. Even adults were scared speechless by her performance. Seizawa's only going to get better from now on, huh?
だといいですけど。
She gazed towards the distance in the direction where Seizawa left. Her words may sound curt and disinterested, but it reminds me of how Takamine and I speak to each other. The sign of a pair of true friends. Anyway, when do you stop practicing?
今日これからです。時間大丈夫ですか？
She tries to gauge my reaction, of course.
では、よろしくお願いします。
Her schedule for today is apparently self-study, so she's already booked a music room for that purpose. I closed the door tight, shutting off the sound of the outside world. So this is what a music room is like.
初めてですか？
Yeah, I can't hear a thing from outside. The walls and ceiling look so different compared to a typical room. I strike the walls inquisitively when Misono starts to speak.
先輩。
Huh?
いえ。
It's odd for her to hesitate with her words.
すみません。迷惑でしたよね。
It's no bother. There's something I wanted to tell you anyway, so it works out for me.
私とですか？
Remember when you came over to my place to stop me? I never thanked you for that.
別に大したことじゃありませんから。
You think? You made me really happy then, personally. No, it's not quite right. You saved me back then. She looks down, avoiding my gaze.
私は難しいことはわかりません。ただ、筧さんがどこかへ行ってしまう気がしたから、それで。
I don't need a multi-page thesis on her reasoning. She rushed me in my hour of need. That's enough for me. Thank you, Misono.
あの後、少し風邪をひきました。
She abruptly goes off on a tangent. Huh? It was raining that night. She got caught in the rain. She caught a cold from that, I suppose.
声が命なのに、喉が痛かったんです。レッスンもすっぽかしました。どう責任を取ってくれるんですか？
She delivers each line with a smile. She's not really angry. That much is obvious. As my apology, shall I say a very embarrassing line?
いいですね。期待してますよ、先輩。
Her smile returns mischievous. Oh, she isn't expecting the goddamn confession! Fuck yeah! Misono taught me something very important. She taught me that I live in the hearts of others. And she showed it to me from the bottom of her own heart. What I was trying to do may look cool and heroic at first glance. But in the end, it would have been meaningless. If I don't take care of myself, I'd be betraying the people who care for me. And I now know that well. I love you, Misono. Will you be my girlfriend? I hear her swallowing her breath down. My heart beats like crazy. A nod. My heart leaps with joy, not the reaction I was hoping for. You bore me, Senri. I'm disappointed. The room we're in may be soundproof, but it wouldn't matter to me, as I can't hear a thing over the cheers in my mind. Are you sure?
はい。
Her face glows a bright crimson. Thank you. There are no words that can truly express the relief and joy I'm feeling at the moment. So those two will have to do.
いえ。
Her eyes are a mixture of shyness and bewilderedness.
私が先輩の彼女ですか。少し変な感じです。
Oh, don't shock me like that. I tried to lighten things with a joke.
絶対他の人と付き合うんだと思ってました。私結構めんどくさいですけど大丈夫ですか？
Of course. I confess to you because I love you.
なるほど。
Her face starts to beam like the sun. Let's work hard at this, okay? My palm instinctively goes to her head.
先輩。
The sex scene is either gonna... You know what? There's gotta be a sex scene in this room. Like, they really stressed the part where the outside can't hear anything. There's gotta be a sex scene in here. Yeah? She grips onto my sleeve.
勝手にいなくなったら困ります。
I won't disappear.
絶対に？
No matter what. She relaxes herself against me. I'm taken aback for a few seconds, but I quickly take the hint and gently wrap my arms around her.
浮気とかしたら刺すかもしれません。注意してください。
Duly noted.
ここは浮気なんて絶対しないっていうところですよ、先輩。
She takes my hand and places it on her cheek. I can feel her warmth. Surely she can feel mine too. One more thing that I could have never done as a shepherd.
先輩。大好きです。
Her whisper sounds sweeter than honey. Thank God that didn't fall on the goddamn on and off button. That would have been awkward. I've never felt so emotional from mere words before. I love you too.
はい。
I take a small moment to enjoy the kitten-like mews of her voice and the warmth of her body. I can take the tension slipping away from me as I can feel the tension slipping away from me as I lose all track of
ず
time.
っとこうしていたいですけど、練習しないといけませんね。
Yep. I regretfully tear myself away from her. It feels like my partner's gotten out of bed and left me alone in a cold winter morning.
続きはまた今度。
And would that be?
絡まないでくださいよ。今度は今度です。
So she says with a little smile. In that case, let's have a date. How about tomorrow or the day after?
初デートですね。喜んで。では、デートをご褒美に、今日は練習頑張ります。先輩は、私がサボらないように監視しててください。
She takes out a sheet of music from her bag. The date's off, you start slacking here.
厳しいですね。でも、デートがなくなって損するのは、どっちでしょうね、先輩。
She flashes a mischievous smile at me, then heads to the music stand. Now that I think about it, hearing her practice is a first for me. It's my chance to learn more and more about her. October 11th. It's Monday and also a public holiday. I've just reached the spot where Misono and I arranged to meet. Yo.
筧先輩、遅刻です。
Check my watch, it's only 9:50 a.m. Aren't I 10 minutes early?
冗談ですよ。でも待ったのは事実です。
When did you arrive here?
9時45分です。
So she waited a whole 5 minutes. I should never make her wait, apparently. I'll come 15 minutes early next time.
そしたら私は20分前に来ますね。
You want to make me late no matter what, huh?
これも冗談です。
She starts to chuckle. I expected her to be nervous, but she instead looks like she's in high spirits. That should make for a comfortable date.
待ち遠しかったです、先輩。
So have I. Her eyes narrow as she smiles. She's so cute. A moment of hesitation strikes me, but I overcome it and take her hand. She trembles ever so slightly. Was that too forward of me?
いえ、嬉しいです。
She squeezed my hand back while I'm blushing. Alright, let's go.
はい。
She walks off. We walk off hand in hand. We eventually reach our destination, a mall near the shopping district.
結構人がいますね。
That's normal for a public holiday. Just below the crowd pushes us closer together. Sensation of her arm against mine sends my heart soaring. Is there anything you want to see?
そうですね。せっかくですから、初デートの記念になるものを買いませんか？
Matching accessories, maybe?
はい。
Perhaps.
いつも持ち歩けるものがいいですね。
The only thing I carry around with me are a wallet, my phone, and a book, I guess.
携帯のストラップはどうですか？
That works. I never did get a strap for my phone. There's as good a chance as any to buy one. Alright, let's go. We make our way into the mall. The rows of fashion general stores surround us on both sides. All the people walking around are unmistakably female. Girls everywhere feel out of place.
こういうところにはあまり来ないんですね。今までデートとかしたことないんですか？
You're my first.
よかったです。
Does that ease your fears of my infidelity?
どうでしょうか？
Of my fidelity, I mean. She smiles happily. We happen to approach a phone accessory store at that very moment. The shop display window is full of cell phone straps. Looks like this place sells straps.
見てみましょう。
We walk into the shop. What kind of style do you want?
かわいい感じですね。
Cute, eh? Browse through the wares. How about this one? Pick out a cute looking strap with pastel colored beads.
私はいいですけど、先輩がこれだと浮きませんか？
Alright, we'll be buying a matching pair. Look good on her, but not quite on me. I can already see a future where I'm being heckled by Takamine about it. Let's see which one here would look good would look okay on me. How about this? I show her a refined black and silver one.
私には少しクールすぎます。
Figured. That's pretty tough.
先輩はかっこいい感じが好きなんですか？
I wouldn't say it's a preference. Perhaps you could choose one for me.
ではこれで。
In her palm stands an enormous tiger tail thing. This strap is several times bigger than my phone. Something that makes sense, please.
やっぱり好みあるんじゃないですか。
She goes back to browsing through the assorted straps on display.
これを見てください。
It's a strap with a tiny cat figurine attached. Looks like one of those good luck charm cat figurines. I wouldn't look too weird if I carried it around at least. Looks good.
色違いで種類があるみたいです。これなんてギザ様にそっくりじゃないですか？
A mix of grey and white matches the fat cat to a T. This one's a lot slimmer.
ギザ様が痩せてたらこんな感じなんでしょうね。
She definitely likes it. It's written all over her face. You really love Giza, don't you?
先輩が嫌なら他のにします。
Nope, it's fine. It's certainly cute enough.
嫉妬しませんか？
I won't.
私これにします。
That's settled. And I paid for it, of course. I do have pride as a man. We enjoyed a meal at an Italian restaurant for lunch, then left the mall. What time is it? Take out my phone and check for myself.
3時過ぎですね。
She takes out her own phone as well. The matching straps on our phones sway in tandem.
お揃いです。
A little thing like this somehow makes us feel even more like a couple. What next?
先輩はまだ時間ありますか？
Of course, I kept the whole day free. Also, apparently the rendering is already done, so I can go ahead and delete that. I can also delete the Shirazaki part. As well as Cinemer. Let's delete these two. There we go. Of course I kept the whole day free, and no one would make other plans on the day of first
行
date.
きたいところがあるんです。
Where?
秘密の場所です。
It's the jazz bar! That's gotten my curiosity piqued. Shall we get going then? I hold onto her hand, and she responds in kind. We both glance at our held hands, as if trying to affirm our feelings. Having fun?
多少は。
Your cheeky as ever reply warms my heart.
さあ、あっちですよ。
We walk down the avenue of trees, past the sports ground, and eventually arrive at a pond outside the academy grounds. Or not. Huh.
到着です。
Hold on. There we go. She smiles happily. I didn't know about the existence of this pond, but I've never actually been here before. Now that I'm here, I can appreciate how scenic it is. This is your secret place.
たまにここで歌の練習していたんです。朝はほとんど人が通らないですし、一人で練習するにはちょうど良かったので。
You can't borrow a room in the music department.
他の生徒のやっかみがあったり、先生の指導方針に納得がいかなかったり、いろいろあったんです。今はもう気にしていませんけど。
She looks so disinterested as she speaks. This makes it pretty clear that she doesn't just skip lessons for fun. She's been fighting her own battles behind the scene of the election. I thought you were a slacker of epic proportions. You put a light tone into my words.
結果だけ見れば不真面目だと思います。でも、先輩のおかげで少し真面目になりました。
I really just need to keep like a microfiber fabric down here. Not because of Serizawa?
もちろん、ミユのおかげでもあります。でも、先輩のことを好きになったから前向きになれたんです。先輩がいなかったら、ミユにも素直にはなれなかったと思います。
Seeing. Well, glad to have been of help. Though I didn't actually do anything. But still, knowing I've helped her in any fashion brings a smile to my face.
私にとっては、先輩が羊飼いです。
Oh, please don't starve our shepherds now. Like, honest to God, he's gotta be so fucking done with the concept of shepherds at this point. He starts to smile. That's a pretty meaningful word to me at the moment. I can't cast magic to grant you wishes, unfortunately. All I can do is be by your side.
それが最高の魔法です。
She squeezed my hand tight.
今日の先輩はキレがいいですね。
I have to make sure I meet your expectations. A chilling wind blows from the direction of the pond. I remember thinking how hot it was there a few days ago. It's gotten a lot cooler since. The weather's finally cooled down.
少し寒いくらいです。
She starts to shiver. She is dressed pretty lightly. Wait here for a minute.
どこに行くんですか？
I'll be right back. I run off before she can say another word. Sorry for the wait. I hand her a warm drink that I just bought from a vending machine.
ありがとうございます、先輩。
She opens a small bottle and starts sipping from it.
はあ、生き返りますね。
Guess it's gotten too cold. Let's go back after you're done with that drink. She doesn't respond. Something the matter?
まだ帰りたくないです。
But it's cold.
大丈夫ですよ。
And she still huddles up as she tries to endure a sudden gust of wind. Even I can tell she's pushing herself too much. You don't have to go that far. Yo, this man is walking around with a trench coat looking hella suspicious. Also, this is once again a really nice CG with a very nice spot for the number. I bring her close to me, covering her with my own coat. This should help, right?
あったかいです。でも、恥ずかしい。
She lowers her head in shyness. There aren't many people around at this time of the day. Don't worry, no one else is around.
先輩。
Huh?
どうして私なんですか？
He's asking why I chose her, I assume. That's a tough one.
難しいですか？
If I may throw that question back at you, why me? No one else would have worked.
ダメです。
She didn't even need to think.
でも、どうして筧先輩なのかと聞かれても答えられません。気づいたら好 きになってましたから。
Well, it's the same for me. We fell in love with each other after all the time we spent together. The actual moment of falling in love may have happened without me realizing it, but I do have a reason for wanting to be together with you.
あの時、私が引き止めたからですか？
And not an
で
affirmation.
も、そうだとしたら、もしあの時、他の人が引き止めに来たら、先輩はその人のことを好きになってたかもしれません。
But in reality, you're the one who came for me. Strictly speaking, all my experiences up till now have brought the two of us together. If even one of those occasions that turned out differently, I wouldn't even be here now. What is destiny to one person? Just a coincidence to another. Is this reason not good enough for you?
ダメじゃないですよ。先輩と恋人になれて嬉しいです。
I don't know why my ear's itching. It's annoying. Her face is flushed with red as she looks up at me. You're close enough for me to feel her breath on my lips. Just a little closer and we'll...
先輩。
She closes her eyes. Now this would be better if they actually decide to change the CG to have them kiss instead of both of them just closing their eyes so it looks super weird. Wrap my arms around her and pull her to me. Our lips finally meet. The warmth of her lips have left me numb. The warmth of her lips has left me numb. The original plan was to make this light kiss, but I can't bear to let go. I continue devouring her lips, completely enchanted by her kiss. She doesn't want to tear herself away from me either. She just sadly accepts everything I want from her. Please talk.
先輩。好きです。
The possibility of someone seeing us flashes in my mind, but I paid no heed. I don't want to stop.
先輩。先輩。
We sucked the saliva off each other's lips. The mere action of putting our mouths together has thrown all logic and reason out of our minds.
先輩。どうでしたか？
I've never felt happier in my life.
私もです。キスってすごいですね。
She lays her head on my shoulder, clearly wanting more affection.
もっとしたいです。
Me too.
嬉しいです。またしてくださいね。
She smiles brilliantly in my arms. October 14th. It's been 3 days since my date with
とい
Misono.
うことで、明日はよろしく頼む。
The library club is in full attendance at the club room. Tomorrow's our first day as the new student council.
この部屋を使うのもこれで最後か。
そう考えると寂しいですね。別に使えなくなるわけじゃないんだから、またみんなで集まろうよ。その暇があるといいんだが。たまもちゃん、暇は作るものだよ。ああ、わかっている。落ち着いたらまたみんなでまったりしに来よう。それじゃあ今からみんなでまったりタイムっていうのはどうですか？
おう、いいね。
Complicated look crosses Misono's face when she hears Kanaska's idea.
どうしたの、センリ？悪いけど、私はこれから用事があるから。あ、そうなんだ。
Misono shoots a sideways glance at me. Today's a free practice day at the music rooms for her. I'm supposed to be there as her so-called observer. But both of us leaving at the same time would almost certainly blow our cover.
センリ、なんで筧さんとアイコンタクト取ってるの？別に。見えたぞ。筧、みんなに報告するべきことがあるんじゃないか？はいはい。そっか、そういうことなんだ。
Why does God just really want to just like completely get the actor on and just look at her like, I suppose I should. I'm actually helping Misono with her singing practice. That's it? What else would there be? Gotcha! Mizaki smiles giddily.
ちょっと千里、そういうことなの？
Misono clams up and averts her gaze from the rest. Oh well, no reason to hide it now. Well...
みんな、静粛に。筧が重大発表をするぞ。
よ、待ってました。
Please don't keep rising the bar on me, thanks.
ワクワク。筧さん、スタンドアップです。
Shut up, Karaske! Can I tell the rest, Misono?
先輩にお任せします。
Misono mumbles while blushing furiously. It looks like she's just hiding behind him. And I stand up at my seat, drinking in the stares of expectations all around me. Misono and I became a couple just recently. Sorry for not mentioning it earlier. And that's all. Continue to get along.
おめでとうございます。筧、ミソノ、おめでとう。よかったね、千里ちゃん。ありがとうございます。
Misono grows even redder from everyone's cheese and attention.
それでは筧さん、今後の抱負をお聞かせください。
I hope we become even closer from here on.
今二人でやってみたいことはあるか？
Just being together is sheer bliss already.
結婚はいつするの？
I'm not thinking about that yet.
筧さん、子供は何人くらい作る予定ですか？
I will absolutely beat your ass. Stay a little more in the present. Feel a little like a celebrity, fielding scores of media questions.
とにかくおめでとう。筧くん、千里ちゃん。
What buffs does it give, though?
みんなで祝福するよ。白崎先輩。筧、羽目を外しすぎないようにな。そうだぞ、千里。余計なおせっかいだから。
ま、筧にも人並みの解消があってよかったよかった。
You can mind yours too. Man, I've got a room full of meddlers here. You somehow managed to escape the club room and eventually reach the music room. Hold on. Tired?
はい。
Even with everyone's excitement has blown away anything resembling a mood for practicing. Start going to practice today?
やりますよ。でも、もう少しだけ休ませてください。
Let's do that. We sit down in on suitable chairs and stare up mindlessly at the ceiling. Everyone was delighted for us.
よかったです。
She sighs in relief. You're going to get even busier tomorrow. Are we still keeping up with these practice sessions?
練習は当分できる範囲にして、生徒会の仕事に慣れてきたらどうするか考えます。
Sounds good to me.
生徒会が始まったら、もうこんな風に先輩と練習できないかもしれません。
I'll work something out.
でも、筧先輩はみんなが頼りにしてます。私のわがままで独り占めにするわけにはいきません。練習なんて、本当は一人でもできますから。
Her desolate-looking smile seems to say otherwise. Let me be selfish then. I want to be with you, so I'll make time for these practice sessions somehow.
先輩。
We stare at each other's eyes. I love you, Misono.
私もです。先輩。
Our lips meet. The feel of her moist lips is divine. Her arms wrap lovingly around my neck, pulling me closer.
先輩。
There we go. I lean forward myself, making sure our lips remain locked. Our kisses are so enchanting. She stares at me with warmth flowing from her face. Her arms remain around my neck. There's no plans to let me go.
先輩。
Huh?
ここ、防音が効いてるんです。だから、中で何をしても外には聞こえません。
Don't tell me.
先輩、羽目を外してみませんか？
That sounds like she's prepared to not be able to walk for the rest of the day. She's got me. When she puts it like that, how can I say no?
ダメですか?
Of course I do. I pull her close to me.
先輩.
You know what? The music started, therefore, see you after the sex scene. Jesus Christ. We're back after the sex scene. To no one's surprise, she couldn't get into the mood to practice after sex, so we ended up leaving the room. Sorry to skip practice.
いえ、大丈夫です。
Let's do it properly next time.
どっちをですか?
Practice.
そうですか.
She's been awfully curt ever since we left the room. She may have started it, but it was still fairly forceful of me. Are you regretting what we did? Her eyebrows scrunch up as she glares at me.
0点です.
Eh? She shifts my arm to the side and wraps her own arms around my body. Then rests against me and rubs me with her head. Hey!
後悔なんてするわけないじゃないですか。私は幸せです。
Her ears start to glow red. She wasn't angry. She was just hiding her shyness.
先輩も一緒に幸せになってください。一人で幸せになってたら私がバカみたいです。
Yeah, I'm the happiest guy in the world. I gently pat her on the head. She buries her face further into my chest, perhaps to hide her embarrassment. Are you okay?
恥ずかしいです。
You just let go of my hand, you know. You can't just let go of my hand, you know.
嫌です。
She looks up at me with a little pout.
恥ずかしいですけど、私がどれだけ先輩のことを好きなのか。
She may not show it much, but there's definitely fire burning inside her. Whether it was Junifest or the Shiumi Festival. When we were all shuffling our feet in hesitation, she was the one to drag us forward. One thing's for sure, I would never betray her feelings. Lets off a cute sneeze into my chest. Feeling cold?
いえ、大丈夫です。
So she says, though she feels cold to the touch. Wait a second. I nudge her hands to release her grip as we approach the academy store.
ひょっとしてまた何か買ってくるつもりですか?
That I am. Still feeling cold?
いえ、あったかいです。
Meat buns! Her smile tells the whole story as she takes a small bite out of the meat bun I just bought for her. She could easily be the face of a TV commercial with such a happy smile like that. There we go! The third one was the fuck.
まるで先輩みたいですね。
How exactly?
どこだと思います?
That it's savory, maybe? Or perhaps because it's so damp with steamy juice inside? At the very least, it can't be the rounded shape, surely. Ah, no. There's not a lot inside.
すごい、正解です。
Woo! Wait, that's nothing to be happy about.
冗談ですよ、先輩。
She giggles with joy.
それにほら、この肉まん、中はぎっしりですよ。
She shows me the cross-section view of her meat bun. Huh. Leaning close to take a closer look. And a bite while I'm at it. Yep, filling indeed.
先輩。
The eyes of a murderer stare right at me. Sorry.
えい、
That sinks her teeth into my meat bun.
これでおあいこです。
You got me. She looks like she is having so much fun. I can't help but play along. So, how am I like a meat bun?
もう忘れました。
So obviously pretending. Come on, tell me. I'll even give you another bite of my meat bun.
じゃあ、特別ですよ。
She brings her lips to within whispering range. Her warm breath tickles my ear.
外はそうでもないのに、中身はすごく熱いところです。はむ。
Whoa! She took a nibble of my ear.
成功です。
She smiles from the bottom of her heart. Her joy is infecting me too. Yes. The moments like these eventually pile up and lead us to happiness. So for our future and for our happiness, I'll make sure to do my best to keep her smiling always. October 22nd. Is this just back to the student council bullshit? It is! Skipping!
またここに来る羽目になるなんて。筧先輩、どういうことですか?
Whoops, I let go of Kodachi's hand in a flash. I shouldn't be doing things like such things in front of my girlfriend.
最近、小立先輩の写真を見せてきたのと関係が?
No.
お話し合いが必要ですね。
Whole face is beaming. It doesn't get scarier than this.
これからもよろしくお願いしますね、先輩。
Misono approaches, staring up at me with her turned up eyes. Yeah, of course. I pat her on the head.
はあ、俺の千里ちゃんがいつの間にか。
最初から高峰先輩のものじゃないですから。
ですよね。
Takamine goes from bright to gloomy in an instant. Is it gonna let the ending credits loose this time? This time it worked. Why didn't it work for Kana? This is weird. This is like the final one. Right bun. Now we get it. Fate to Sepia. I think that's Sepia. I don't know colors. And filters. Oh, look at that! Your background. That's a sign that I did finish the entirety of the game. There's still one appendix left. Purely impure guys.
ほら、白崎先輩頑張ってください。あと2キロですよ。千里ちゃん。
It's literally just gonna be Takamine and it's literally just gonna be Takamine and Kaki just sitting there like bouncing. Like Takamine probably commenting on Shirazaki's tits just bouncing about. No, actually that's probably that's probably gonna be Sakuraba just sitting in the middle. Just like Kake like this. Takamine like this, then just Sakuraba just right in the middle. Just Sakuraba commenting on bouncing Shirazaki tits. Then Kake, then first Takamine, probably commenting on Kana's lack thereof, and then there's just Kake to the side. Senri's thighs, though.
これでも鍛えてますから。音楽も体が基本なんだね。
To continue their run. Meanwhile, Takamine and I lazily jog about 10 meters behind them.
いやー、運動してる女の子ってのはいいね。
Yeah, from a purely aesthetic standpoint, the curves of their bodies are beautiful.
何が純粋にだよ。
They're beautiful in plenty of impure ways too.
おお、彼女持ちは言うことが違うね。
We're not running a marathon or anything like that. We're just having gym class. Everyone who takes the same subject on their timetables are part of one big class, even when we're all in different years.
一つ打ち明け話していいか?
Go ahead.
俺さ、千里ちゃんに罵倒されたいんだよね。だから罵倒されたいの。
Why on earth?
山を登るのに理由はいらないだろ。
He looks so smug, he probably thinks he sounded wise. Go ask her yourself.
じゃあ彼氏公認ってことでいいか？
You need to get my permission for that?
アタックしてると勘違いされたら嫌だしさ。親友の彼女に手を出すなんざめんどくさくて仕方ないぜ。
How honest. It'd be nice if you put that earnesty to better use, though.
というわけで罵倒していただけませんか？
嫌です。
そこをなんとか。
嫌です。
大の男が頼んでるんですが。
嫌です。
As curt as it gets. Not that she shouldn't be, of course.
高峰くん、一応そういうキャラだって思ってるけど、一線は越えない方が。
俺のロマンなんだ。男って結局そういう生き物じゃん。
Don't lump me together with you. So now let's off a little sigh.
京太郎さん、高峰先輩をなんとかしてください。
Like he just walks over to Takumi and just fucking snaps his neck. Dealt with him. Everyone else just looks at him completely horrified. What? Okay. I try to face Takamine. Takamine, hear me out. You can request for abuse, but even if you're successful, would you really get true, unfettered abuse?
ね?
Men should aim for what is most natural.
筧くん?
Takamine nods sagely.
なるほど。つまり自然な流れの中で罵倒されていけってことか。言われてみりゃそうだな。千里ちゃん、キモいこと頼んでごめん。
はあ、分かってもらえれば私は。
Senri looks a little taken aback, to say the least.
それじゃあ一件落着ってことでお茶入れね。
Just Shinozaki over there. I have no fucking clue what just happened. I'll just go through something else. Shinozaki hastily drives the conversation into a different direction, then starts preparing the tea. The first stage is gone as planned, at least. Oh yeah, I want to try this, Senri. I show Senri a single sheet of paper.
クロスワードパズルですか?
I got it from a member of the puzzle study group this morning. It's supposed to be quite difficult.
早速やってみます。
Senri immediately focuses her attention on the crossword puzzle. He sure likes these things.
筧、thanks.
I didn't do it for you. Kamina still grins like a Cheshire cat.
問題です。島は島でも人体にある島は？
ああ、なんだろうな。
結構難しいね。
It was supposed to be Senri's puzzle at the beginning, but everyone's been sucked in. An island. Maybe the Langerhans?
何それ?
The inlet, the islets of Langerhans are part of your pancreas.
ああ、字数もぴったりです。きっと正解ですよ。筧くんさすが。
You could have found it in biology textbooks.
載ってたって俺は分からんけどな。千里ちゃんの彼氏はほんと秀才で参るよ。
Senri pulls her legs up onto the chair as she smiles with joy.
幸せそうな顔して。いえ、別にそういうわけじゃ。
Senri clears her throat uncomfortably. She still has the red flush of a marionette, though.
次の問題いきますよ。通称プミポン国王が治めている国は？あ、これは知ってる。私も知ってます。じゃあ、セリちゃん書いて。タイですね。正解。イエーイ!
They exchange high fives in glee. That yay wasn't as good as Kana's. We continue solving each clue in this manner.
そういえば最近、声楽はどう？おかげさまで楽しくやっています。ハイレベルなレッスンも受けさせてもらっていますし、順調ですね。
Senri replies while continuing to solve the crossword puzzle.
そっか。なら安心。
And Shinozaki really does look relieved too. She wasn't the one who came up with the idea to invite Senri to the library club in the first place. She probably feels responsible for how Senri turns out.
やっぱり、筧くんのおかげ？ だと思います。
Yeah, it's down to Cindy's hard work. If anyone can change someone as if anyone can change someone else so easily.
京太郎さんがそう言うならそうかもしれませんね。
Her clear and bright smile shines.
センリちゃんも随分変わったよね。すごく笑顔が穏やかになったよ。
やめてください。高峰先輩に真面目なこと言われると調子が狂います。
Senri hugs her knees tightly.
まあそうよね。おじさん汚れだしな。
そういう意味じゃないです。高峰先輩も本当は優しいんですから普通にしてたらいいと思います。
おっと、完全にキャラ殺されたわ。
Takamine continues to play dumb.
それより最後の問題が解けました。あとは濃い色のマスの文字を順番に読むんだね。はい。
Senri's finger glides across the piece of paper.
たかみねせんぱいだいす。
She doesn't finish reading out the letters on the rest of the letters, obviously. Not when it's clear who made this puzzle. Especially not when it's clear what the final twist is supposed to be.
センリちゃん、答えを聞かせてくれよ。さあ、勇気を出して。Come on!
Senri replied by crumbling the crossword puzzle in her fist.
こんな暇なことをするなんて高峰先輩本当にゴミですね。
That ice cold stare, those piercing words. Takamine immediately joins his hand in prayer, half closes his eyes.
天然物の罵倒いただきました。
まさかこのために。
Indeed, the entire plan was to divide Senri's abuse by almost fooling her into declaring her love. And she fell for Takamine's ploy, hook, line, and sinker.
おいしゅうございました。
ギザ様、成敗してください。
The sitting cat makes a leap for Takamine's face. Takamine struggles for a little while longer, then goes silent.
高峰くん、大丈夫かな。
It's Takamine, he'll be fine. Besides, look at the accomplished smile on his face. What spurs him on to such lengths? I suspect even the gods don't know the answer.
ところで、パズルを私に勧めたの、京太郎さんですよね。
Oh, you noticed? I guess it's my turn. Why did I help Takamine out? Who knows, I certainly don't. Say one true fact, act upon the serene desires of a single man.
同罪ですよね。
What a beautiful smile. I can only respond in one way, by joining my hands in prayer.
ギザ様、お願いします。
Takamine, I'll be joining you shortly. Purely impure guys. Oh, Jesus Christ, hold on. Giza is scared. So there we go. That's the entirety of Daitoshokan Hitsujikai. I hope you guys enjoyed this game. I certainly fucking did. Great characters. Still like Hoshiori Yumamura better though. And with the true endings, I really do feel like they should have just not gone with the true endings. They should have just put more effort into the actual routes. Like, the effort that went into the true ending, just allocate that instead to the normal routes. I feel like overall they could have made all routes a bit longer that way, because the true route with Kodachi's ending is rather long compared to everything else. They could have just like cut that a bit shorter, made it specialized for Kodachi, and then added more length to the other routes. I feel like that's something I should have done instead, because the true routes do feel somewhat empty. So yeah, that's my thoughts on this. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and see you guys next time! As usual, down in the description below, today will be the last chance for you to actually join in with the talking is hard, guys. Today will be the last chance for you to join in at the poll. Once again, put the link down in the description, if I remember. I'm bad. If I forgot, just go check back with the video where I talk about that. You'll also find like a nifty little description of all the games on the poll that I read out. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say, and see you guys next time for more Footed Arbor tomorrow. Bye-bye.